Your house is your aura. You may have to do some surgery. You may have to. Your whole building is your aura. Your whole environment is your aura. All of it is your aura. You know, you just have to start to take responsibility for cleansing and balancing and cleansing and balancing your aura. You know, we have to keep on trusting that we are doing the best that we can. What else? I know that I'm doing the best. And I also know that no one can really make you do anything. They can try to persuade or influence you to do something, but everything is a choice. And if your life depended on it, you must take responsibility for what that choice is. We don't have the luxury to be wasting any time when it comes to what choices we make. We have to stay strong, especially at these times. We must stay strong, especially at these times. I'm actually really sort of tired right now. But I can't really even, right now it's just not the time to go to sleep. You know how it feels like to, I'm not sure if you know how this feels like when you know you're so tired, but at the same time you know that you got so much to get done that it feels like it's wrong to go to sleep, you know? But you know that you also need rest. You know, that's like that's the worst feeling, because it's like you're exhausted, but you have too much going on to the point that it just does not feel like a good idea to rest either. But you're so exhausted at the same time. It's not a good idea. It's not a good feeling at all. And when stuff like that happens, it's like I'm in this frozen state. And being in a frozen state, it's just, I don't think that's healthy at all. Like, we shouldn't be feeling like we're frozen. You know, we have to be like we have to say no to people. You know, I know there's this saying, speak your truth even if your voice shakes. You know, like, I feel like when it comes to like life, you have to speak your truth even if your voice shakes, because if you don't speak your truth, nobody will know how you really feel, and you won't get your way because you'll be living somebody else's life and what somebody else wanted for you. And that's just not a good feeling to be in, to feel trapped in a situation like that. It's really not a good feeling. So, and it's, you know, I would like to, you know, I know that I am the architect of my life, but at the same time, being an architect of my life and having all those obstacles, and, you know, especially the obstacles that are currently being thrown at us, you know, or put in our path. You know, it's just another level of, control. And you just have to know that they won't really get the last laugh, actually. You know, because if they're trying to do you harm, it's only gonna backfire, because energies is like a boomerang. You get what you put in. But especially if you know, harmed one person, and then because you harmed that person, they couldn't do certain things which harmed certain other people because of the fact that they didn't have, you know, it's like a domino effect. If you harm one person, that you harming that person is sending a ripple effect to all the people that they have in their life, and things like that. And so it's like you doing harm to that one person, eventually it's gonna come back. Eventually it's gonna come back, you know, because, you know, if you make one person weak, right, or, you know, you weaken this person by doing a whole bunch of dumb things, right? You know, you could be cutting off your own life, you know, your own air, your own oxygen, just because you did harm to that one person, and that one person had the keys that were able to, you know, make things a lot better for everyone. But because you harmed that one person wasn't able to do what they were supposed to do at the time that they were supposed to do it. And because of that, everybody else gets delayed, you know, like dominoes, like a domino effect. And so the more delays, it's like it comes back, and then it's like, that's the reason why these people try to control, and they just keep on trying to control. But it's like, it's just a boomerang. It's just a boomerang, you know, it's a boomerang effect. Whatever you do comes back like a ripple. And you want to make sure that you're doing more good than you are, doing things that are not exactly favorable to anyone. You know what I mean? But then that's all of that is perspective too, because in a way, sometimes something that we do can be perceived as doing something bad to someone else, when in fact it's good to us, because it's makes sure that we still stay here and alive and healthy. So in life you just gotta realize that we have to take responsibility for the moment. And I know, like I said, the whole thing about being tired and stuff, knowing that you gotta do stuff, but then you're so tired and exhausted, but then you don't even feel like sleeping because it feels like you're being irresponsible but you really know that you need the rest. It's like life shouldn't have to be like that, but because of programs and the Babylon system, that's the reason why there's an imbalance. And I know that it's important to become balanced again. The question is, how are we going to do that? How are we going to be able to do that? How are we going to be able to really get back into balance? Especially when we know that I'm not even sure if I could even trust people like that, as much as I would like to trust. At the same time, that's just insane. It's insane. I think that's it for now. All right.